I am Jasmine Masters, and I have something to say. Yes, I look a shitty mess. I'm sorry. But bitch, it's early in the morning, and I'm going over Facebook and I'm going over Twitter. I have at least, I just have hundreds and hundreds of messages and a whole bunch of friends requests, and a lot of people talking to me on Twitter, which is a blessing because I love people. I really do love people. I want everybody to be happy and live their life to the fullest. And I wish everyone have everything they desire to have and want. You know, all the good things, nothing bad. We don't need anything bad in life these days at all. Nobody does. But as far as the reunion, I was so geeked when when Bruce said, "We have a surprise for you." I'm thinking she about to bring me out some damn food or something, right? When that video popped up and I seen my Patty LaBelle, my Miss Patty LaBelle speaking to me, talking about hi to me and she loved me and I go to her shows, which I do, and dress up as her, which I do, when she do call me on stage. I was so, that was my moment. That was my moment that I know that the world know that she knows who I am. You know, because I've been to her concerts, I'm thinking at least 50 some damn times. And she called me on stage at least like 7 times before when I wasn't in drag. And then she called me at least about 9 times while I was in drag to go up there and sing Lady Marmalade with her and perform and close out that number, which is a dream of mine. It was just, that was just the best thing ever. I was just geeked over all over again. One thing they did cut out that I noticed was me talking about where Pop the Corn so the kids can eat came from. And I'm going to say that right now. When I was about 5 or 6, you know, little kids, I remember my mom was cooking dinner and her friend came over after work and she took her shoes off. When my mom's friend took her shoes off, these are her toes. And my knuckles are her corns or her toes. So me being a little kid, I'm looking like, what the hell is on her feet? So I said, what is that on your feet? Like, what happened? She like, oh, baby, these are corns from when you wear shoes too small. Me being about 5 or 6, I'm looking at her feet and I'm looking in the kitchen like, okay, wait a minute. My mom is in there. I know she cooking corn. And I'm thinking like, corn and corn. But, you know, little kids, so they had to tell me that, you know, this hair is scratching. They had to tell me, like, you know, it wasn't the same thing. Yes, they did have the same name, but it wasn't the same thing. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't eat no more corn until I was about, 15 or 16 before I ate corn again because I was thinking corn's on the toes. You know, they cut them off and put them in a pot. I'm 5. I didn't know. Well, when we was leaving the set from filming this season, we seen this lady walking down Highland Boulevard, which is right here in which is in Hollywood, where the holes be. And she was walking down the street, and we was like, "Oh!" I said, "Oh my God, look at her!" And we laughing because she was like struggling in them shoes. I said, "Yeah, them shoes are too tight." I said, "She need to pop the corn so the kids can eat." And everybody fell out that was on a bus with us. So, well, in the van with us. So that's where that came from. Pop the corn so the kids can eat came from me being a little boy, seeing my mama friend's feet all like this. And I'm trying to figure out what are those knots and things on her toes. Found that it was corn and my mom was cooking corn. So I didn't eat corn. So when I seen a lady walking down the street, I said, pop the corn so the kids can eat. And the girls fell out. It's not pop the corn to feed the children. You got to learn how to pay attention. But it is pop the corn so the kids can't eat. That's where that came from. And I explained that on the show, but they took that out for editing purposes. I don't know why. And about the bullying situation, it was hard. I didn't read it all. Like, I don't have the Reddit or or Reddit or whatever that. I don't have all the sites. I just have Facebook, fan page, and Twitter. And I could see people commenting or saying like, why is everybody hating on Jasmine and stuff? I did read some of them, but it was like, oh, fuck. But the thing to that was, it was just like, damn. But me, a person like myself, I'm just strong. You know, I'm used to getting talked about. I'm used to, you know, I just know how to live through stuff like that. But everyone is not as strong as me to where they could do that. Like I said on the show, I have lost a friend, and I really should have said a few friends due to being bullied and not being accepted or whatever the case may be. It just is sad. And us being a gay community or anybody, just anybody living, period, shouldn't have to go through that bullying when they already have that. That's enough issues already. So just imagine if you're going through something, but everyone is still piling that same thing on you over and over and over. You thinking, when are you going to get a break? Me personally, eat, listen to some music, and move on. Because like Ruth said, if they ain't paying your bills, bitch, why give a fuck? And I really don't give a fuck, but I didn't want the world to hate me for me speaking my truth or, you know, me defending myself. But me and all my girls are all cool. We keyed at the finale before we did that long ass filming, and we talked about everything like we always have done. We text each other and we have each other's phone numbers, and we wish everybody, you know, the best, and we have each other backs, and it's all love and, you know, war. Very Tamar Braxton Herbert tease. And my girl Violet went out there and she did her thing. I feel that Violet was a very strong competitor in the game because she came through every fucking challenge. I mean, you just have to take a deep breath and just start giving people credit for what credit is for. And I mean, she served it. Did she deserve to win? Yes. Because, I mean, she was on the show, so she was up for the money anyway. We just all have our own likes and dislikes. But be happy that she won. Be happy that her life is changing. All of our lives have changed, and I hope everybody, you know, get the success that we desire, and, you know, just be happy. We only live once. We don't have time to hate each other and go through all that back and forth because time is too short. I say that all the time, and it's the truth. But overall... Thanks for everybody on Twitter. I got so many messages on Twitter. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is what it feels like to be loved on Twitter. But no, I thank you all. I really do. I really honestly do. But Patty LaBelle left me a message. I'm gagging. I'm shitting out happiness.